This is the Maine Report, a public affairs program produced by the New England School of Communications.
Welcome to the Maine Report. I'm Nicole Duplessis. This is one of a series of editions focusing on nonprofit organizations throughout Central Maine. Today we will be speaking with Diane Dickerson, who is the CEO and CMO of the YMCA in Bangor. Welcome, Diane.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for joining us. So the YMCA is home to many different programs and facilities. So could you maybe just familiarize us with some of the facilities within the Y?
Oh, absolutely. The Bangor YMCA has been here for 148 years. It's been serving the community that entire time. We range from babies less than 2 years old all the way up to our oldest member is 102 years old. Wow. We go from, really our focus is on youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. We have programs from early childhood education for the babies to Y-Works after school and before school programs, to swimming programs where we teach all ages how to swim. We do a lot of fitness and health and wellness classes in the 2 swimming pools that we do have. We have our whole health and wellness focus that focuses really on the well-being of people. We really want to preach that healthy mind, healthy body aspect. So we go the full spectrum of serving a lot of different people in a lot of different ways, but our clear focus is on that youth development, healthy living, and then social responsibility.
So how do you feel like the facilities such as maybe the weight room, the gym, your 2 different pools, how do you feel that benefits the people that are in and out of the Y on a daily basis?
Well, it's far more than what they call a swim and gym. So yes, people do come there to go to the pools, they do come there to go to the gyms, but it's so much more than that. It's really the entire culture, the socialization aspect of it, the connections that they make, not just with people of their own age, but people of all ages. So we have our seniors, for example, who are working with our young children. We have, within our youth development area, we have a lot of leadership programs that really guide kids, no matter what their age might be, through some difficult things in their life. So for a lot of kids, kids come to us at 6:30 in the morning when their parents have to go to work. They're with us all day long until 6 p.m. at night. We take those to school that go to school. We take them to school. We pick them up from school. So we really are their safe harbor in many respects. We are their home. So it is our responsibility that from the moment we have them, that we absolutely do everything in our power to make them better human beings, contributing human beings to our community, healthy human beings. So we really do a lot of very intentional leadership programs, communication programs with our kids, conflict resolution with our kids, team building, so that they truly become better human beings. And we do that same thing no matter what the age is, just in different ways.
So you guys definitely have a facility that is for any age, any person, and we actually do have some photos that you sent our way that kind of show the different age groups and how the Y does benefit these different age groups. Now, what life skills do you feel like the younger generation might take away from the Y? Well,
as you say, we do different age groups. It's very multi-generational, and that's the beauty of it. Of all the places I think that exists in Bangor, where if you want to see diversity, if you want to be around lots of different types of people, the Bangor YMCA is absolutely the place to be. In terms of how we develop the youth and the adults, is that we really bring them in. It's a very nurturing environment. We have a lot of great trainers that work with individuals on whatever their own goals and aspirations might be. So we do very customized programs. We have a lot of fabulous group exercise programs and also group support programs as well. So it really is a place where people can connect with other people that might be in their same situation. We deal with women with breast cancer. We're an education focus and a support group for women with breast cancer. So it really is, it's a community spirit that prevails in the Y, and it's an honor to be there every day.
Now, what do you find? I know it does a lot for people that are younger. In that aspect, it also helps parents. They can bring their children. What have you seen that it does for the older generation?
So with the older generation, we have it's a program called Second Wind, and it is for senior citizens, and there are so many of them that have said to us that it's the reason that they get up in the morning, and they start their day. These people are there at 4:30 in the morning when we open our door and start their swimming class or their swimming programs or our senior strength program, and it really does keep them young. One individual constantly tells me he would not be in the shape he is in today at 88 if he was not an active user of our facility. And it also brings them together, again, socially. It's that whole connection side. People want to be a part of a community. They want to join together. And so it really is a place where they love the fact that they are with not just people their own age, but they're with all different age groups. And they love the fact that when they're doing their thing, that our little 2-year-olds are walking across our lobby with their little pop bellies and their swimming suits going to take swimming lessons. So it's just it's a wonderful, magical place to be.
Now, for you being a large part of the YMCA, and then as far as your staff goes, how do you feel that this benefits them? Like they're helping so many people, but it's also playing a positive role in their lives.
Absolutely. I think you have to be a very special person to work at the Y, because it really is very much about serving others and finding the best way possible to do that. And so I happen to think that we have the most fabulous staff around, and just filled with people with huge hearts and souls who go the extra mile to make a difference in somebody's life. I mean, whether it is, one of the members was telling me the other day that his personal trainer that was worried about him when he was leaving because he got a little bit dizzy. And so the member kept saying, "Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine." But the trainer was concerned and not just followed him to his car, but then got in his car and followed him home to make sure that he got home safely. And it's just very special kind of people who care genuinely about our members in this community. So I think it makes all of our staff better human beings.
Now, how do you feel, seeing these young kids getting chances, making friends, seeing the older people interact with the younger kids? How does it make you feel?
So my background, I'm not a lifetime Y person. I moved to Maine and started working at the Y. I've always had my own businesses in the past and working with other businesses and for-profit organizations and so on. Volunteered all my life for nonprofits, but never actually was employed by one. And I will tell you that there is not a day that I don't wake up in the morning and am so excited about coming to the Y, and not a night that I don't go to bed and feel, oh my gosh, we made a big difference today. And every day is like that. It's you deal with different people in different situations. It makes you realize how blessed you are in your own life, because a lot of people have some very unfortunate situations, and so we are there to help them. It can be anything from a situation that has recently come up is a grandma that she got custody of both of her children, both she and her husband, and a month later her husband passed away unexpectedly. So now she is raising these two children on no income, and has to go back to work, find work and so on, and it was a very traumatic time in her life. I called her and said, let us help you. So those kids are in our early childhood education program and our Y-Works program, and they are on scholarships. We provide scholarships to people from membership to our sports programs, to our swim programs, to our early childhood education program, our before and after school program, to all of our camps. So it really is reaching out and helping and supporting people no matter what their situation might be.
Well, you just mentioned camps. We're actually going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Diane Dickerson, who will give us an inside look at one of the YMCA's summer programs, Camp Jordan. Stay tuned.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Welcome back to the Maine Report. I'm Nicole Duplessis.
Sorry.
Welcome back to the Maine Report. I'm Nicole Duplessis. Today we are speaking with the CEO and CMO of the Bangor YMCA, Diane Dickerson. In the first half of our show, Diane talked to us about the local benefits of the YMCA, and now she's going to give us an insight on a highly favored YMCA summer program, Camp Jordan. Thank you again for joining us, Diane.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So Camp Jordan, I've heard wonders and I've read wonders about this. So for people that might be unfamiliar with the camp, can you just maybe briefly talk about?
So it's the Bangor YMCA Wilderness Center at Camp Jordan. It sits on 200 acres on Branch Lake. It has been part of the Y family for almost 100 years, 104 years. It is our diamond, without question. It's our diamond, and it has always been a place where children could be children and really experience the outdoors and the adventures of camp. And so it's always been a summer program that they spend a week there, they can spend 2 weeks there, they can spend 3 weeks there, as long as their parents will allow them to be there. We usually have about 150 kids a week.
Oh, wow.
It's a sleepaway camp. It again teaches the values of the Y, caring, honesty, responsibility, respect. And it teaches leadership skills and teamwork and so on. We have a ropes course, we have a big aquatics area, sailboats, arts and crafts, whatever, video, whatever the child is wanting to learn, we can provide it to them. And it really, it is without question, I think that kids who go there, they don't want to leave and they always come back.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes, very good thing.
So you mentioned you have a sleepaway camp, and you also have an alternative, or I guess another level, the Adventure Seekers.
Right.
So
Right.
what's the difference?
So the sleepaway is for kids 8 years old. You have to be 8 years old to come to Camp Jordan, all the way up to 18 years old. And they stay on camp property all day long for the time that they're there. The Adventure Seekers programs, and there's different levels of this based upon your age, but they go actually out into the wilderness and do a lot of different things, whether it be rock climbing, whether it be kayaking in the ocean, whether it be hiking Katahdin, whatever the case might be. And so we take those kids out that choose that, we will take them out with very, very skilled and experienced staff to allow them the opportunity to have those outdoor adventure experiences, and again, learn some leadership skills and some teamwork, and they learn a lot about themselves in the process.
Now, are there any future goals or future plans for Camp Jordan that maybe people that have attended for a couple years can look forward to?
Absolutely, and we're constantly looking at ways to expand how we offer Camp Jordan. There's always 1 week of the summer that we have kids with cancer come, and they spend a week with their families, their siblings, and so on at Camp Jordan. And it really allows them to feel like a child that doesn't have this horrible disease, and it's just a lovely experience for them. We have a lot of different adventure programs planned for Camp Jordan this summer than we've done in the past. And we also, during the non-quote sleepaway camp period, we're doing a lot of different family programs. So we're doing an adventure program where we're taking families to Katahdin, or we're taking families to the Allagash, or whatever the case might be. And so we're kind of bringing the whole family structure into it, so it's not just for the kids. And then the real big news that we are doing is we are winterizing Camp Jordan. It's always been, again, a spring, summer, fall destination, and normally when kids that aren't in camp there, we rent it out for weddings and family reunions and so on. Now we're expanding that so that by winterizing it, we are able to have people there all year long. So we can do winter programs, and we're planning a snowshoe race and some cross-country skiing and ice fishing and all kinds of different things at Camp Jordan.
Well, that's great, and that's definitely something that people can look forward to.
Really, we're very excited about it.
So that's actually all the time that we have for today, so thank you so much for joining us,
You're
Diane.
so welcome. Thanks again for having me.
Yes. I'd like to thank Diane again for taking time out of her busy schedule to be here today and for giving us all an opportunity to better understand the YMCA. Thank you again. I'm Nicole Duplessis.